Good. So as I told you today, we will have the first part of the lesson will be about describing graphs, an important element of the IELTS writing exam. But of course, you will be able to use all these skills you have earned and all the new knowledge in your everyday business work. So, for example, here we have a title. As you can see, we have the title. Okay, just 1 second. Yes, what is the title? Please read it. The title of the graph. Reasons?
The reasons for study according to age of student.
Age of students. So these are we have a graph here. Which are the two main reasons why people learn? You can see on the right.
Yeah.
What? Which are these?
For career, for interest.
For career and for interest. Good. Now look at the two axes, the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. What do you think is on the horizontal axis and what is on the vertical axis of the graph?
On the horizontal axis is the age.
Yes, good. Between
26 and over 49.
Here the first one is under 26, so it's not between 26 and over 49, but
yes, and in
under. So the first group is under 26, so children and young adults under 26. No,
yeah.
Up to old ages and very old ages. Good. And on the other axis.
On the other axis, I think it's the percentage of the interest.
Percentage of
the reason for study.
What do you mean? Percentage of the reasons of study? I don't understand clearly. We have two colors, no? These two colors mean the two colors of the two columns.
Yes.
Yes? Which are these? The blue one is?
The blue one is for career. And the red one is for interest.
Good. For career and for interest. Good. And what is on the vertical axis then? This up to 80. 80 is the maximum, no? As I see. Yes?
90 is the maximum.
90 is the maximum, but of the column, the highest column is 80. Good. So you say it's the percentage then. Would you explain the percentage of what?
The reason for the study.
What do you mean?
Of the
Yes?
The level of the reason.
What do you mean, the level of the reason? I don't understand. It's a percentage, so it's not a level, it's a percentage.
Yes.
A percentage, so what is 100 then? If it's 80, we should have a 100 somewhere, no? What is 100% then? Is the total number of students, no? Of people who learn. Or not?
No, I think it's not that.
What is it then? So if 80% is the column, then what is 100? That's the question. What do you think is 100? Because before we start to describe the graph, we should try to find what is on the graph. To find out.
100 is the total. I think.
Correct.
I think this study probably was made.
Yes.
On 90 people.
Good. Why do you think? Why do you think that it was made on 90 people? Is the total number you say? It's not percentage now.
It can be percentage.
It can be percentage. Good. It can be percentage, or as you said, then 90 people would mean the total number under 26 who were examined. No? Good. Explain then the first column. 80 of these 90 people. I believe it's percentage probably, so we can say 80% of the total.
80% of the people are
Yes.
under
Yes.
26
Correct.
years
Correct.
learn
Study for what reason?
career,
For career. Good. And only.
and only 10% for interest.
Good. And now look at the over 49 at the other extreme. What will you see?
And for the people over 49, they learn 70%.
Yes, 70% of them learn
For interest,
for
and
interest.
only
Yes,
20 learn for career.
for career. Okay, now before we start to practice and fix the terms, the terminology used in describing graphs in written or spoken language, please tell me, why do you think this big difference occurs here, this big contrast between the two ages? What might be the reason?
As we can read on the graph also, with the age.
Just compare these two. Old people, middle-aged, older, middle-aged, and old. Yes. And young and very young. And we can see a big contrast, no?
Yes.
Good. What is the possible reason? Or what might be the reason for this contrast?
At the beginning of our life.
Correct. Good.
Our working life.
Good.
Our career.
Good. Active life. Yes.
That we learn.
Correct.
For our career.
For job purposes and for career. Good. While continue while
when we have 50 years, we should have normally
when we are 50, we used to be with ages. While we are 50, we have learned enough, no, normally for our career.
Yes, and we are more
focused
on our interest.
Okay, thank you very much. We will continue then with the terminology in the second part of the class.